Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today I am sharing an entire house declutter, a reset of my home for the new year. We're organizing tons of messes. It's going to be a clean with me. Just lots of spaces need to be refreshed and reset. We have a couple house projects going on in the background right now, so kind of the rest of the house is being ignored, so I want to take care of that today, including upstairs in the office, the landing zone on the second floor. That giant storage closet needs lots of help. If you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. I also want to go down to the kitchen and then reset our fridge and pantry. So if you guys want to be cleaning along with me, organizing with me, and getting your house ready for the new year, put me on a computer, put me on your phone, and carry me around room to room. We can clean together and tackle all of these messes together. I hope this video is motivating for you, and if you enjoy it, make sure you give it a like, and let's begin. The biggest mess we are decluttering and tackling first is the landing zone for the second story of the home. Basically a big hallway where all of the doors to our extra bedrooms and our master bedroom are, and the door to my office. And we had tons and tons of stuff laid out here. My husband Christian uses this closet primarily as a storage closet for all of his work equipment. He's in the military, so there's lots and lots of stuff. So he is actually going to be doing a separate project that we're not going to be filming. He's just going to do it on his own time to organize all of his military stuff, but that's the reason everything was pulled out of this closet. Normally all of our decorations are in there, all of our luggage is in there, but he was working in the guest bedroom trying to organize all of that. So I took advantage of the time of it being cleared out to move everything back in there, nice and clean and tidy. Starting with the rest of our Christmas decor, this red and green bin is everything we have for Christmas, plus our tree box, and then I think we have a wreath. Yes, we have a wreath also. It's not easy. Now, I kind of wish I had wiped down and cleaned all of the luggage, thinking about how many places they have been and how many hands have handled them. So note to self, clean the luggage at some point. But I was making sure I was cutting up all of the bag tags and then just trying to see if different luggage pieces would fit inside of one another, because it would save some space, make that closet feel a lot bigger, and then also leave more room for Christian and all of his stuff when it eventually finds its way back in there. Some other things that I moved back to the closet was a bin that had all of our travel size products in, and also a bin that has all of our wrapping supplies, so all of our tissue paper, gift bags, all of that stuff. Now that all the trash, recycles, and donations were downstairs, here is a final look at everything nice and tidy in that storage closet. I'll share a video here where I initially organized this space. It's a very satisfying declutter. It was in terrible shape, so it's a lot easier to maintain now, even though there are moments where it gets very, very messy still. The day before I filmed this, Christian and I had actually just run over to IKEA, so I had a couple new goodies, including this vase. I also got this simple candle, and then I got something for our curtain rods, their little end caps for it. And then the final thing you'll see in the office makeover, it's part of a like hanging custom pendant light. So that's going to be a super fun project. However, they didn't have the lampshade I was hoping they would have. I think it was out of stock. They had like a giant version of it, but I'm waiting for it to come in stock. So that video will be coming eventually. I'm thinking more like March or something. We have a couple other makeovers on this channel coming. In a couple weeks, I'll be sharing our garage organization makeover. We're also turning it into a bit of a home gym. I just finished working out there today. It is so awesome. I can't wait to share that video with you. It's going to be like a crazy before and after. And then we also are going to have our bedroom makeover. I just filmed a vanity declutter. The vanity declutter will be going up on Tuesday, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. It's going to be a great declutter. Like, it was probably one of my most successful declutters.
There is a golden picture frame hanging upon empty wall, haunting the hollow of my brain, painting pictures while we run underneath the dying light. My braided hair comes all undone, chasing the sun into the night. Beautiful and burning, we are wild.
So I have another pile of stuff of trash and decluttering things and stuff for Goodwill piled up here. All of my gym stuff also was in the office, and I'm finally moving it down to the garage because I mentioned it's going to become the home gym. So that was all happening here too, and now we are moving into the bedroom. Nothing too crazy, but I really want to encourage you guys, if you guys are enjoying this video, please give it a like and make sure you're subscribed for more videos like this. I'm trying to focus more on home content and really bringing our home together. Well, more like turning our house into a home, because as you can see, there's like blue painter tape on our bedroom walls. We have plans to put molding out there on that outline. I've just been like trying to visualize it and plan for other decor in the room around it. We have so many plans for this house to come together, and I think 2021, especially the first couple of months, is going to be very heavy on like finishing rooms, home projects. Christian has a huge list of furniture he's going to be building for me that I can't wait to share with you guys and can't wait to see myself. So this channel is going to have a lot of really satisfying home decor, home organization, cleaning videos coming your way through all of 2021, so don't miss it. Make sure you're subscribed. It also makes me happy. And if you're new here and you're just subscribing on this video, go down to the comments and introduce yourself. I love talking to you guys. I love getting to know you guys, and I respond to all of my comments. So I would love to hear from you. If you're curious about what I'm doing here, climbing behind this bed, or at least trying to, Christian got me my own watch charger this Christmas after I had left one on our little road trip moving out here. So I was finally plugging that in. The power strip is underneath this bed, and it is a struggle to get to, but I figured it out.
Through space and time, serve as analog reminders, messages from all on transistor radio, traveling through space and time. Serve as wild and wonders.
Now with the bedroom clean, everything except the guest room upstairs is done. I spared you all from looking at it. Just thinking about the state of our guest room right now with all of Christian's military stuff. Like, guys, I don't know if I can see the floor in there. It is so bad. Hopefully that project is done soon. But I regress. What I was saying is everything is now clean upstairs, and I wanted to make my life a little bit easier today. So instead of going and vacuuming every single room after I finished, I wanted to do it all in just one fell swoop, just one quick pass. It makes it go by a lot faster for me. So it was time to vacuum, starting in the office. And guys, I clogged this vacuum so badly because I hadn't vacuumed in days. And I guess that's just the reality of living with a dog that sheds a lot. Bucky has so much hair that he's always dropping for us, and this vacuum is amazing, but I do wish it held more of his dog hair because I can only do half the house before it gets full of his hair and I have to empty it out. But Minor problem, we do love this Dyson vacuum so much. We got it as a wedding present from my brother and his girlfriend. Shout out to Stephen and Emily. Thank you so much. We use this every day and it is a complete lifesaver. So if you guys are in the market for a stick vacuum, 100% recommend this Dyson. It's normally linked in the description of all of my cleaning videos if you're ever curious, and I find that Amazon or Bed Bath & Beyond will normally have the best price. Enough vacuum rambling, moving downstairs. This space needs a quick tidy up in the family room and on the coffee table and on the dining table. Nothing too wild, but the main decluttering organization in this space is going to be happening in the kitchen. I needed to go deep into our pantry and fridge, and you guys will see in a minute. It just needed a lot of help.
Let's go to an art museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might.
So we use a Fire Stick TV to turn our TV kind of into a smart TV. It's how we watch Netflix, we can watch YouTube, Christian watches sports with it. So we love it, but it's been kind of glitchy recently. And for our home gym, kind of a spoiler alert, Christian found a great deal on Facebook Marketplace for a TV for out there. So we wanted to have a Fire Stick outside so we could use that TV too while we're working out, because I like to work out with YouTube videos. So we moved our current Fire Stick to the outside TV now, so we wanted to try a different platform, so we grabbed the Google Chromecast, and we just weren't big fans of it, so this is actually me packaging it up to be able to return it and then buy another Fire Stick. We have a new Fire Stick now, and it's not our favorite platform, but we definitely like it more than the Chromecast, and even though it had problems after about a year, we didn't want to invest in an Apple TV, because I had one previously, and it started having problems after a year or so, and the Apple TV can be $140, whereas the Fire Stick TV was only $40. So we're still on the hunt for what we want to use for our TV streaming stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions of what your favorite is or why you like them, please share down below in the comments, because we're still on the hunt. We're not 100% happy with just 2 Fire Sticks right now, but we're not sure if we want to spend a whole lot more than that.
But there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought.
Also, can anyone guess what TV show I have on my laptop right now? I'll give you a hint. It's on Bravo. They have tons and tons of seasons, and I did not realize a new season had started until I started cleaning this day. Recently, I've been really on top of keeping the kitchen clean. Christian has been a huge help with this. If I'm too lazy to do dishes after dinner, he'll get them started and normally I'll hop in. But it was great because it was easy to clean the kitchen because we were going to be tackling and cleaning out the refrigerator, freezer, and all of the pantry. So I wanted to have a clean space to start with so it wasn't too chaotic, because I know that when I start these kinds of projects, it normally gets a little bit chaotic and I normally need lots of counter space to be able to spread things out, reorganize, decant, declutter, all of the things. So here I was starting a much needed project to make this space much more functional. I will share 2 videos for you guys here though. One is the refrigerator organization. It shows me cleaning it out, putting in a bunch of bins, and setting up a system to make sure it stays organized. And then I will also share the pantry video where I show you guys what each shelf is for, what organization systems I use in there, what bins and my favorite tools are for that. Also, right now I'm going and decanting all of my spices. In our pantry, I have some extra backup spices that I was just refilling our current spice jars with. I have really pretty matching spice jars. I guess I will also link the video where I organized this and did this little project. It's in a video with a bunch of kitchen organization projects, and I love having all of my spices in these matching jars. But basically, I wanted to decant some of these extra spices I had so I can get rid of some of the clutter and some of the extra bottles that I didn't need to hold on to anymore.
Let's get
The top two shelves in the pantry are mostly for baking things and then our protein powders. So the second shelf you can see has all of my pretty OXO pop containers. I absolutely love this for baking. It makes the process of baking so much more enjoyable than dealing with like opening pouches and the flour container going everywhere and Ziploc bags galore. I love these to pieces. I actually might buy a couple new ones because I have some other things that don't have containers like powdered sugar. So we'll see if I ever do that. And then the next shelf below has a Lazy Susan, and I don't really have a rhyme or reason for what goes on it, except that I just put round things on it. So rolled oats, jams, you'll see later on I put some like extra condiments that we have back up there, and then to the left of it I keep another OXO pop container with a bunch of salted nuts. This is great for snacking, so we leave this right at the front of the pantry, and if I'm ever hungry when staring at the pantry and being tempted by all of the candy that I find in there, I can just reach in, grab a handful of nuts, and they're super easy and accessible, and they will sometimes curb the cravings. The freezer was a pretty easy job. It's mostly just moving things around, whereas the fridge, you're trying to find expired things and rotten things, which is why I love to organize the freezer because it takes literally 30 seconds to do, and it looked so much better. But now we are into the fridge, and this is kind of the bulk of the work. I have to go through, find containers, figure out what's expired, kind of guess at what's even in some of these containers because we left Tupperware behind before we went on our Christmas vacation to see family. There was still like Tupperwares with leftovers in there, so some things was just a guessing game of what was even left behind. So it was kind of gnarly, but I got it under control. It was a hard job, but I did it, and it was really satisfying afterwards. You'll see in a little bit. I will share some after shots with you guys as I always do. This is probably my favorite before and after shots of the entire video, just the fridge and pantry being nice and neat and organized. Isn't this seriously the most satisfying thing ever? A very orderly fridge and pantry. So this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads of mine. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!